Welcome back to another episode of Tips and Tricks with your favorite instructor, Instructor Shelton. Today, I'm speaking with Beau McCoy. How are you doing,
Hello, Danielle.
Beau?
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, and you are representing SOLcademy. So tell us something about SOLcademy.
Absolutely. SOLcademy is an ecosystem for sharing educational resources. It's a place for teachers to share their video lessons and other content that they create with other amazing teachers, and also to connect with parents and students all over the world. And so students can go on and find amazing lessons from teachers who look like them, who sound like them, who have a similar background, amongst anything that they need to learn. So they're finally in control of their learning journey. And if you're a parent trying to help your child who might have experienced a learning slide in the past year, we have a huge library of resources to help you out as well.
You know what? And I really like that because you now are really honing in on the diversity and equity portion of education. Because if I can log in and I can kind of handpick someone that looks like me and that I feel like I can relate to and learn from, that's kind of like, you know, the top tier learning. A lot of schools still haven't figured that out. So the fact that you figured that out is huge. So what do you do with SOLcademy?
Yeah, well, we all learn best when we're interested in what we're learning. And what we're interested in is that human connection. If you think about your favorite teacher, they probably had a great personality and you had a connection with them as a human being. And then once you've got that, you can learn absolutely anything. So what we do is provide you with many options of humans to connect with so that you can find one that matches your taste. Once you find someone who you think is cool and interesting and fun, you'll learn about the most boring and mundane subjects or whatever it is that they have to teach about because you're like interested. It's like watching your favorite actor in a movie. I like Will Smith. I've seen him in some bad movies, but I still enjoyed it because I like Will Smith. And it's the same exact concept in our education. Once you find that teacher who you really connect with, your learning journey becomes enjoyable and unlocks your real potential.
And you know what? I think you're absolutely correct because I can tell you the teachers that I had that inspired me, that made me be like, I remember this teacher, I remember that teacher, I remember this professor that inspired me. And it was just because they really made me feel like, oh, okay, they care about my education and they're interested in me as a person. So once you kind of find someone who's interested in you as a person and as a learner, then you do want to learn from them and you want to like soak up all the information that they have to give you. So I think that's awesome. Not a lot of people, and I have talked to my fair share of tutoring companies and my fair share of tech companies, but a lot of them are not allowing the student or the customer to handpick the person that teaches them.
Absolutely. And it's because we have an old paradigm which says because you lived in this exact area and your family's background is this, you get this teacher. That is not the way the world works anymore. Now we're all interconnected through the beauty of technology and the internet. We can literally go on TikTok or Netflix or Amazon and find whatever that we want in just a few seconds. It's only education that exists in that archaic world. And now we're freeing it. We're decentralizing education. And that means taking out all of the bureaucracy. Everything that comes between the learner and the educator is now gone. We've created a direct bridge between that student in Long Beach, California, and a teacher in Lagos, Nigeria. Why? Because they share something about their personalities just clicks. And isn't that a beautiful thing to inspire people across these cultures and across these borders and across learning subjects? And that's what a teacher's job is to me. It's to inspire the learner. An inspired learner will learn anything, but someone who's just forced into doing something because, hey, I'm supposed to go to school, not as much. So we can step outside of all of that and really fuel that fire, the love of learning in every student, and also in those teachers. Because every teacher got into teaching because at some point they were like, I need to be a teacher. They were inspired in that moment. And we're taking teachers back to that moment when they sprung out of bed and said, holy cow, I've got to be a teacher. I love teaching. That's the moment that we're capturing on video for teachers all around the world.
Oh my goodness. Beau, I love that. Listen, I'm gonna drop the mic on you right here. I absolutely loved having you on Tips and Tricks. I definitely will be inviting you back to get a little more detail about some of the programs. I want to get a full fleshed out, like these are the programs that we offer, and here's how you can do it, because I definitely want to invite you back, maybe within the next two to 3 weeks.
You let me know when you're ready and I'll be here. And for anyone who hears this, I love speaking with you, and I'm inviting you and Danielle and everyone else to contact us on SOLcademy. It's SOLcademy.com, or Clubhouse, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it. We're at SOLcademy on all social platforms. Please hit me up because I would love to speak with you. And thank you so much for your time, Danielle. I really appreciate it.
No problem. And this has been another episode of Tips and Tricks with instructor Danielle Shelton and Beau McCoy. See you guys later.